Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to install a doorknob on a pre-hung masonite door. Pretty simple. I got a doorknob here, locking doorknob, it's a Defiant, and these are the things I'm going to use. A screw gun with a Phillips, a drill with a pilot bit, hammer, I might need a flathead, maybe not, and a knife because I'll show you a little trick to doing this. It is simple, but there is a really easy thing that you can do to stop what I find is an annoying feature of these pre-hung doors. So we got our doorknob. Here's our mechanism. Close against the door. We got our screws. And we got our door latch strike plate. This right here, I have honestly never used these because I find them to be more annoying than anything else. So I am not going to install this. You really don't need it. So don't worry about it. Throw it away. First thing you do is the mechanism. You want this part that's sloped to face the door trim and this flat part to face which way the door is opening. You install it backwards, it is not going to work. And you just stick that in there, and this is already mortised out, so it fits right in there. And now you want to pre-drill these holes because this will split. I'm going to line this up just like that. Pre-drill just really small. This is an 1/8 inch, I believe. Or actually this is smaller, this is probably 3/16. Right in the center of these holes. Just like that. One right here. Okay. And you can take your screws, put those in. Try not to strip them. Now the mechanism's all set. This should be set here to this depth bore. If you actually drilled this, you're going to have to set it to wherever you drilled. But this is the standard right here. So you take this piece and feed it in through here, just like that. And then on the back side, you want to make sure that this piece stays right where it was as you took this apart. So it was like this. So the best thing to do is be ready to put this in, separate it, put this piece in, just like that, and hold this the same way so that this actually goes into the lock. Just wiggle it around. Find where the lock is. Make sure the plastic pieces line up with the other piece. You can install these bolts. And then this might take some work to line up. You're going to want to do these as far as you can by hand. And then I would suggest to do this with just a Phillips screwdriver. I'm going to use a drill, but the problem with this is you can't get straight on here and you could end up scratching the doorknob, but I am going to not do that. And those don't have to be super tight. You just bring them down. Just like that. So, don't lock yourself out of the room before you shut the door. Make sure it's unlocked. Pro tip. now you just have to install the strike plate. And this is the thing that annoys me about these doors, is this is mortised. So if you put your strike plate in here, just the way they have it, what ends up happening, for whatever reason, the way they built these doors is when you shut the door, you'll have this, it'll be loose. So my personal preference is to have the doors tight. There's no airflow and you can't see daylight through them. I don't like this at all. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this in, and I already know that I need to put this latch plate about right there because I have hung a lot of doors and they are all like this. It's June 2018, maybe they will change this, but since about 2005, they've all been this way. So you put it here and then you go about another 3/16 of an inch, I'd say. And that's just enough to make the door tight. So I'm gonna take my nice sharp pencil. I'm gonna put this latch right where they tell you to put it, and then I'm gonna move it another 3/16 or an eighth over, and then I'm gonna mark around there. Just like that. And if you don't want to do this, you can attach it just like this. It just won't look as good because it'll be hanging over the wood like that. So now I'm going to cut this little piece out. Take a sharp knife and just follow along that line. Just like that. Kind of hard to make the round cut, but if you just kind of stab it like that, like that. Okay, and then you can use a chisel if you want to do this, or I just like to cut it just like that. Just be careful of your fingers. And there's your piece. Clean that up a little bit. And we're good. Now you can put your striker where it needs to be and pre-drill right in the center here. Like that. That. Get your screws. Line this up. All the strikers nice and flush. And shut your door. And it's nice and tight. You don't have that play that you would have, like it would do something like that, and that just really annoys me. If you have a window open or something, say this window was open and somebody comes in the front of the house, the door would be doing this, you know, it's just really annoying. But now closes nice and tight. And that fixes your problem. All right. Hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully you're entertained. Be sure to check out all my other videos. I'm going to be posting an entire series about how I remodeled this master bedroom. Keep a lookout for it. Make sure to subscribe and all that other good stuff. Thanks.